G'day and welcome back to our Bad King René campaign in EU4. So, I was having a quick look at Portugal, and apparently he's allied France and Castile. So, we need to get over there and get them up high enough before we peace Castile out, which is a little annoying because the call for peace is already 0.09. So, yeah, we're running our armies down there. What we might do is create some more guys if there's any way we can actually do it. We should be safe over here now. So, how's our force limit? We get another 12. We can afford a heap for a while. If we went to create a template, be faster here. Well, yeah, we can only do mercenaries over there. So it's probably going to be quicker here. Let's go with select culture for our army. Okay, how about no? We want a few artillery. No cavalry. Let's go for 1005 because it's just what we're going to add in anyway. So yeah, let's go with that. And that'll take a year and a lot of money. Take you over your force limit. Alright, we only had 12. Fair enough. Let's cancel that. 5 and 7. Good thing it actually gives you the warning. 320 days, 4 in each. Assume they're going to start with the infantry. Yep. So as the other guys come past, we'll just grab whoever's ready and send them as well. Does mean we also want to grab this lot. Don't care about England yet. He's only allied with Clev. Scotland's got no allies at all. Need 15 for the first one. So as good as it would be to crush them, aggressive expansion is going to be a little rough anyway. Right, we can put 18 in. Let's pick off them and 2 of them. Alright, these guys get on the boat. We have to watch out for Castile's fleet, which I have no idea where they've gone. I assume they still exist. Let's just jump into Finisterre to stay safe. They do still have the fleet somewhere. Actually, was that New Castile? No. Alright, Castile has the fleet. So they've disappeared from here, which means they're probably hiding in here. They are right there. And we nearly walked into them. Run away to Leinster. He is going to the Channel. Alright, wait for him to get another province away. Don't mind these guys too much. Straight to Dover in 2 days. And get these guys back on the boats. Alright, Dogger Bank, let's wait till he locks. There we go. Alright, we could land directly in the board. I think we just go to Finisterre. Under attack by Brunswickian separatists. Shouldn't be terrible. Munster's a bit big and scary, taking advantage of this. And somehow has no aggressive expansion for doing this to Cologne. Alright, conversions. Yep, bottom to top still by the looks. The Belarus. And it's fine. Alright, so these guys arrived. We need to really just come down here with Bertrand. Yeah, just help them out. We'll be at least standing in here. And no, we'll probably still black flag. Austria was already not a great power. Yeah, that's just telling us he's dropped after the year's been up. And we're actually second. If you don't count Ming, who's technically bigger than the Ottomans. Okay. Haven't used the great power status at all. How did we get that much? Interesting. Need to have a quick look at the institution as well. How much is it going to cost to embrace? It's going to be a fortune. Yeah, quite a bit. How are we looking here? 87, 20s. Should be coming faster now that we're Protestant though, shouldn't it? 0.33. State religion is Protestant. Province is Protestant. I guess we'll just pass what we can, which isn't going to be much. We just do these two. Really need to catch up here. But we do want to take... Damn it. saw it was Poland doing this, but they've handed it over to Denmark. Don't know why they do that. Okay, well, we only get this province then. I was hoping to take this. Oh, crap, are they in? No, that's ours. So I was hoping to take this, so that when they release Finland, which we're also going to do, this will be a good point to start a war from. Instead, we're going to have to take a straight crossing at the start, which I guess is okay. But let's get Sweden out. So, sue for peace. Release of Finland. We take Östergötland and Åland, which makes the aggressive expansion a little better. It's actually not too bad at all. And they give us war reps. We can take their money. We get 32 of it. Release. Annul with Ferrara. That's a weird alliance. How far off is that? Alright, let's just not bother. We're annulling his alliance with Muscovy though. That's more important. And we're getting war reps. Forced religion will be possible next time. Yeah, send that demand. Give us something to start clawing. Unfortunately, I missed out on the fort in Kalmar. So, core. We're going to want to build a fort in Åland, which we can't do until that's finished, of course. Gives us more printing press land, though. Totaling 10%. Only embraced in... It needs to be embraced in at least 10%, but it is only embraced in 10%. Is that a monthly update? No. So what they're not saying is that it's greater than, not greater than or equal to. Alright, we lost the military. Fort defense. We could afford morale of armies for a little bit. We are still doing that idea group as well. Just thinking. Oh, they're all pretty high. Bourgeois is the only one who can... No. Alright. Level 2. 9 ducats, that's a bit much. Let's just go for fort defense. Might help out a little bit if we do get any more rebels. Genoese separatists should be okay. What's going on in Albania? He's reformed. Non-accepted culture, separatism, intolerance, war exhaustion. Could be worth buying down, but we want to get rid of this. Ends when all the rebels are gone. And one of the following must be true. Religious unity of 90 now. Okay. Or complete humanist. One of them must be true. Yeah, so... Does not have owner's religion. One of the problems had religious turmoil for 25 years is the other way of getting rid of it. That might be the way it ends up happening. Because we're at 68. I don't think we can actually get it to 90 with all of those. That's the biggest one. Liguria. Yeah. Alright. We'll see. And that's our army still able to come through. These guys are approaching. Austria won access. That's definitely allowed. Because we need that alliance back. Like our Tyrol got Linz as well. And these guys. This is not going to happen while he's still got that hostile attitude. And we've improved as far as we can. Though he doesn't realise it yet. That's a bit sucky. Why do we hate him? Neighbouring heretic. He broke the royal marriage. Well, that's okay. The other problem is going to be these guys. Neighbouring heretic is that minus 40 is terrible. It used to be minus 20. Oh, France. You're gone. Yep. Tuck yourself away. Like how the Bohemians are staying there because the fort in Fez is going to take Ceuta back. They're trying to keep access open across there. Alright, that's a lot of dudes there. Wait for the rest to come in. So we actually have 17, 1 and 5 sitting there. We're going to quickly get down... God. That would be that fort blocking it. We're going to quickly get down to Granada then. I really don't like this call for peace size. You know what, we have to be in this war for quite a while. We'll buy that down. those... Alright, the Pope's... Yeah, that's right. Pope's fighting all the Catholics. Brandenburgian separatists in Bohemia. Could be good for us. Brandenburg's reformed, unfortunately. He's at 120% already. No, Castile, you're not allowed out. We want to win this first, just to make sure. We've lost London. Bloody hell, Castile. Okay. Forgotten he was over there. And there goes Barcelona. So, next up, Alicante. And then, you know, we're going to get both of these back at about the same time. Thank you, Ottomans. Fort in Fez has finally come under attack by one guy. Marches. We should have time, hopefully. Don't like that. These guys are kind of vulnerable, though. We'll run away to Limerick. Be protected by the fort in Kildare. There goes Tarragona. Can't do that yet. Yeah, alright. Let's get Sutherland converted. Plague! Autonomy in the West Niles. That's fine. Who cares about the West Niles? Probably should have gone and bought them up. And Bohemia, no. So call for peace is horrendous. 0.16. Occupied home provinces is bad as well. Really need to win this quickly. There we go. Alright. We have won back Lisbon. So convert the West Niles. And we need to declare war on Portugal while neither of their massive allies can do anything about it. We're going to go for conquest of, let's say, Porto. And confirm that. Brings in his little buddies. They shouldn't bother us. Portugal himself has 13, 2, and 7. Not sure that they're over here. Want to kill them, but then want to go to Porto. I guess we just kill them first. Still got artillery finishing. There's the other army. Alright, they can go direct to Porto now, since this is our land. Well, France thinks he's getting something in this war. Alright, that was just his artillery. And what is Bertrand? He's non-siege. He should go that way. These guys are siege. They should go that way. Alright, and yes, thank you for your help there, Barden. Ottomans, deal with that. France have embraced the printing press. That should help it get over here. Where are we going? This one, this one, this one. He's going to be really... I don't know how he got to embrace that. Must have been just his capital. Nothing else does. His capital can't be... Oh, it's pretty big. France, less than 400 development total. He's not. How is he allowed to embrace? Alright. Those ones have it. That's how he got it. Would have paid full price for that. Alright, so Porto and Evora should fall pretty quickly. We need to get them over 25% before we can peace out Castile, otherwise he'll be called in. We want these two. That's going to be pretty damn rough. But as long as we get them over 25%, the rest of the war can take as long as it needs to. Come on, Ottomans. Ottomans and Bavaria. Actually, mostly Bavaria. Ottomans have the siege later in, though. The rest of Castile is going to be sat on pretty hard. And we can't really do much with France. We do want to keep improving relations, just in case. I want him to drop that rivalry as soon as we go to peace. Don't see it happening with the neighbouring heretic Malice. And we have Agen. Getting gold from Tafalot, but not from... No, is it La Mancha that has it? It is. I always get that the wrong way around. Offer from Castile. How about no? Oh, we got Valence back. When can we do them? Pretty soon. Oh yes. Go for the eyes. For 10 years. And Hainaut wants to get married. Excuse me? You're a Wittelsbach. What? And you're a Fort. Why would we want to get married to you? Alright, we're down to 5 out of 7. We somehow still have the royal marriage with Castile. But not with Austria. Still got that hostile attitude. Alright, Styria. Got the alliance, don't have the marriage. Don't really want to lose legitimacy though, so let's just leave that. How is Clev looking? Still got that weak errant. As soon as this guy dies, we'll lose our shot for a PU. And I really do want to get it. So we can't... I lost the royal marriage, because... neutral attitude, and he is infertile. He wasn't before, where he had the royal marriage already. He's broken it. Alright, might improve with him for a bit. See if we can get that back. And Scotland. We only need the one claim. Let's fabricate for Fife. And then recall the diplomat. I have claims on England. I have Scotland screwing us over. Scotland. England. What? Whatever. Alright, converted Alicante. So we should be able to jump into Valence for 1.4. That'll put us close. That'll put us on 73.7. 0.9. 74.1. 74.3 is as high as we can get. No, Bohemia, you're not getting out. Urbanization. Oh, good, we took Evora. Only puts them on 9. Lose targets for base tax in Liguria and London, and they gain influence. Yes. And Sutherland's gone. Alright, with Evora done, we're going to drop a guy off here. The army's not actually that big. Actually, Mites and Platinum. The army is that big. Alright, let's go drop 1, 2, 3, 4. Kill his army, and then get up to Braganza, Coimbra, and Viara. It's going to be hard getting it up too much higher without his capital or colonies. Well, there goes Porto. So, now we can piece out Castile. We don't want to take any of his land because we want to get the alliance back. So, all we're doing is war reps and removing France as his rival. Now, what's going to be worst is if France remains our rival and allies Castile. That would just royally suck. Could get him to release people. I don't think he... No, they don't hate you for forcing release people. Don't care about Ashanti. Or Aragon, really. Why can we not do that? Religious League CB minus 50. Lyon. Oh, Lyon's huge. Alright, Galicia, Catalonia, and Navarra. France would eat that. I don't think we really want to spend the Diplo. Catalonia is a single province. Galicia is a single province. No, we'll let him keep everything. And annul treaties. Might be able to force Portugal to do this anyway, but let's just cancel that. Oh, have we... That's the next question. Alright. Firstly, have we rivaled Denmark? We have. So it doesn't matter that he's rival. It's actually good for us. Have we rivaled Portugal? No, but they are our enemy. So I guess that's okay. Hopefully France will drop us and Castile and we can all be friendly again. Don't really like the chances though. So yeah, we can piece them out now. They won't be allowed to be called in at 41% is my understanding. Maybe just wait for a fight or two to finish to get that up over 50 would be a good little guarantee. There's no point taking money, but we'll take the war apps. Yeah, so that's fine. And let's go and convert Shetland. Alright, got Bayer. These won't take very long at all. Converted the Western Isles. Convert the Orkneys. Alright, the Royal Heretic. National Unrest. Or Duke René divorces the consort and we lose prestige that we don't have. The royal family in Sweden will learn of it. Sweden, I'm pretty sure, is going to hate us no matter what. So we just took some land. Had the alliance with them before, but that's going to be impossible now. So maybe we just flip them to hostile. I want to get Denmark on side. Opinion is very negative. Oh, we rivaled him. Yeah. Well, he's going to rival us, so yeah, I guess nothing up there matters much. Divorce the consort. Lose 15 prestige. She is not at all worth it. René de Valois doesn't need his wife. Alright, we'll win one more of these before the end of the month. So now we're over 50, so we're safe. Let's just peace out with him before we get the extra golf piece. Not really matters, I guess. We're still going to have it from the other guys, the war leader. Alright, anything else? Why is it actually so high now? Okay then. If he also drops Verden, should make it easier for us to get him back. The rest is just military access. Alright, don't care about him having them. We wouldn't mind enforced military access though. So if we do let him keep Verden, then we can enforce our access. Alright, send that. So we need that to be able to get between these three sections of our country. And then I think we can piece out Bohemia as well. How are we actually looking here? It's a lot of call for peace per month. Alright, spend a bit more. Keep the other guys a little lower. And he handed them over to Bohemia. Yep. Alright, we'll just take that. And we're good here. We're still doing... Yeah, it's still a lot there, but there's nothing down here. Maybe just come up this way and continue the looting. I wonder if your vassals that are attached to you get any of the loot. I'm sure they would. Alright, France is having particular problems. And we're okay to peace out Bohemia now. So, Zaporozhye. Protestant becomes the official faith. Remember to keep that on. And apparently that's all at the moment. Alright, let's clear it and make sure. Religious supremacy. Now, we could humiliate him if we can't do anything else. I don't think we're allowed to take money. Land. It's all occupied by Poland or Brandenburg. So, yeah. Even if we take cash, we get not enough of it to be worth it. Don't care about invoking cause. Nor returning cause. Let's see, we've got Pulzen and Rakusi, but we can't get out there because we're not the Emperor. So yeah, nothing much to be done. We want war reps. We could do with the power projection. So should we humiliate him? Livonian Order, Dithmarschen are the only people left. Alright, send that. And at the moment, Bohemia, I'm not sure if Reformed lose it. I assume they do, because it's Protestant that becomes the thing. It's not an open thing. So, Cologne... Oh, crap. Okay. We need to inherit an electorship. So, enforce his religion. And Mainz will enforce his religion. It's terrible for this. We'll disable embargo rivals. And support loyalists. It's about as far as we can get with him. How much is that costing? 0.3, so that's reasonable. But they are technically Protestant now, so they get to keep their electorships. So we'll get these two votes. Cologne. It's a hostile attitude that might switch here anyway. Alright, and then Styria, we've got the alliance, so we should get 4 votes. Okay. One or more of your subjects have high liberty desire? Yes. And the next question is, do we get to become emperor again, or are they going to give it to somebody else? We should get it, because these two would vote for us. I'm thinking Styria probably would as well. It's annoying that you can't find out. Alright, next day. Lucky I remembered that. Complete victory in the War of the Protestant League. We lost more, mostly to attrition. They lost more in combat. And they lost more boats. We lost 11 heavies. That'd have to be French, wouldn't it? And Württemberg has been elected. Alright, always goes stupid at the end there. He is 48, so that's not too bad. Problem is, he gets to put in the new electors. So, we can keep improving with France, and we'll keep improving with them. Alright, if he died right now, we'd get it. 2-1. It's fine. Doesn't make much of a difference. There's 16 heretics left. And they should all be reformed, except for Bohemia and Austria. Should be the only Catholics left, I believe. Alright, and now we just need to focus on what we're doing over here. Although, probably okay to piece these guys out too. Although, we'd want to wait for the call for peace here. We can call the Pope in. Alright, yes, thank you, Pope, for your help against the Catholic League. It was nice of him to come in there. Scotland, France, Portugal is at 0 at the moment. So is Castile. Okay. Yeah, which of these would be better? Porto or Coimbra? I'm assuming Porto by a long shot. Alright, so if we don't take Coimbra, we'll just get the boats to jump around as needed. So Scotland, France, and Naples. Let's wait until next year so that Naples won't be able to join a coalition. Annul his alliance with France and his rivalry with us because it's a little bit annoying. Alright, guess we can't. And we do want war reps. Alright, so we're ready to peace out now, so we'll just wait until January. I've got enforced access through Castile, so yeah, that's all good. No rebels anywhere that I can remember. It was all just occupations. So we're looking okay. National unrest isn't too bad. Genoese in Albenga. Scotland and Holland is a problem. Buy them off. After that, there's no point. Alright, forgot about Protestant Empire. Missionary strength comes up. Tolerance to true faith comes up. Legitimacy is helpful. Imperial growth modifier will be good when we become the Emperor again and sort out all the issues there. Alright, the other thing is we're taking Porto. We're giving up on Coimbra because it's worth 14. That's 13. Yep, alright. Avora's 13. Bayer's 10. No, we'll just take Coimbra. Need to wait for aggressive expansion to come back down again. As much as it can in France. Castile has declared war upon Tarascon. So, reasons against. French opinion, which comes from the rivalry. Which hopefully is only still there because we're at war. Allied to our rival Denmark. Well, that's unfortunate. France have too many relations, not same religion. Royal marriage would be nice, but opinion's too low and the rivalry is there. They have too many things. It would be close. If he just drops the rivalry, we could be good. Minus 200 from wanting our provinces though, so yeah, I mean that would change. Pretty sure. I need to balance these two armies. We do still have the other guys over here. I guess we can bring them in here. Finish off this looting. Truce of Scotland's up. Shouldn't be allied to anybody. We could declare that. Alright, we'll get up there and maybe do that next. So yeah, joint the Reformation ended up happening after all. Converted a lot of provinces. This is as high as we're going to get. So the next one needed to be institution spread in truth faith provinces. Alright, group these. Converted Valence. Group them, I said. 4.3, and we're looting 2 per month. Last one we can convert until the religious seal dies out. Watch out for these Portuguese boats. Alright, and that's pretty much it. So we're at 74.5. That's the maximum. Alright, converted Orkney. There's the royal marriage offer from Styria. Should probably just go for that. And peace offer from Portugal is a no. We're also going to get ticking war score. Not going to wait for all of it. These guys are tapped out. Actually, keep them together. And probably shouldn't be looting that. Let's loot Coimbra, because we're going to be owning that. So, you guys go there. And who's attached? Platinate. Kufushlishikada. Alright, so. Do this and then see what kind of an army we've got sitting down here. And we are careful. Well, good time to get it. Been nice before or during the League War. So 14, 1 and 8. 16, 0 and 7. It's not the most even split in the world. 15, 0 and 8. 15, 1 and 7. That's better. And suffering attrition here. Just. Okay. Well, it's a new year, so if we were to sue for peace, Scotland and France notice. We've removed them. We can't do that anyway, so that's okay, I guess. Alright, let's just send that. Get them started. Make sure that we actually black flag out of Portugal. That's actually we get through there, but not from here. Ooh, and we can embrace the institution now, because they must have had it. Printing press is present in Porto. Okay, overextension. Oof, it's expensive. 38% overextension for one province. Ouch. Yeah, black flags shall find their way up here. Don't have access through France anymore, do we? Need to find an actual army. We do not. Alright, France, feel free to stop the whole being our enemy thing. Alright. Embracement costs way too much. We're going to hold off. Which means we'll hold off on the tech as well, because it hopefully won't be too far out. 35%, 60%, and yeah, it's slower up there. Should be getting it from France here though. Actually no, because they're not friendly. Yeah, it'll be problematic. We'll see. At the moment it's 22% penalty. You know what? Might take... No, we don't want to take military. Alright, we'll hold off. Converted heretics of Cape Verde. So, maybe take land force limit. Get our way over to discipline. Towards yearly prestige. I want the prestige and the strength. I guess the rest of that doesn't really matter. Alright, let's just ignore it for now. And get our people up to the boots. Speaking of which... Oh, the last treasure died. Okay, guess we're going for prestige. And Savoy want an alliance. How about no, you tiny little man. We want to ally Austria. That's possible. He's not rivaled to France or Castile. I guess Castile is the most important. So we've got negative opinion. It's close though, so we need to improve with him. Clev. We can get the royal marriage. He's allied England. That works out for us. We'll do the PU war over him and then we take English land. Okay. Probably want to do a quick Scottish war first. Then there's the whole aggressive expansion thing, which is low in Germany. It's really just France and Scotland. So if Scotland ceases to exist, which should be easy enough in this. Yeah, alright. So we do the Scottish war first, then we get the marriage with Clev. We can actually do that now. Oh, we can take another thing. Thinking it's probably time to go military. Discipline, I'd say morale. Manpower recovery. It's actually more important at the moment. Alright, let's go with that. And these guys are all sitting here suffering crazy attrition, so slowing in air shear is good enough. Let's get up there bit by bit. Oh, Styria. Styrian conquest of Sopron against Hungary. That is perfect. Allied with Lüneburg. Guaranteed by Poland. Warned by Austria. Oh, Styria. Is there anything else we need to do while we're at peace? This is an offensive call, so we won't be able to get other allies, will we? Let's look at it this way. Offer alliance to the green countries. It's just the strips through the centre. We're going to ally Muscovy. We're making a point of keeping him weak. Stuck between Nogai and Perm. No, because he's got bad rivals as well. Alright, so nobody good. Who's close? Ottomans are at -40. Yeah, no. Alright. Well, I guess we just accept it now. Hopefully, yeah, Austria came in. They're probably already in. So, yeah, you're screwed, Styria. I'm not actually going to help you in this. Austria doesn't have an army yet. Well, there's that. Who else is getting called in? Nobody, because everyone's war exhaustion was so high from the League War. Well, good thinking, Styria. He's going straight onto Austria too. Alright, we're going to leave these guys behind under Folket. We're not the Emperor, so we don't have access everywhere. Dutch separatists are up there. We can't get through France, of course. Okay. I guess we come up here after all. And we were holding off on tech. So I should probably declare this before anything changes. I'm going to put in 4121. Still has no allies. Just have to wait till the end of the month. There we go. Take 5. We'll actually just stand here and wait for him to leave 5. His morale's, well, it's about to come up. Yep. And Thuringia. He'll be stuck there for a while, Austria. It's half his army. And there's a lot of supply over there, but it doesn't really matter. Alright, just go park in Finisterre. Put these guys together and then just pull out the artillery. There's 11 of them. We only need 5. Well, makes it even easier. Half of them plus 1. We select them with... Who's in here? Joffrey. Alright, they go to Fife. And these guys under Bertrand go through Fife over to Aberdeenshire. We'll take that in a month and then head down to take whatever he thinks he's allowed to do. Or if he's going to go somewhere more annoying, we will ignore him and go do this instead. Well, yeah, that's fine. After that. Or we can just leave one guy here and go to Ayrshire. Or Ulster. He's going to have to go to Kildare. Trying to be protected by the crossing. Alright, there goes Aberdeenshire. You can leave him there to do a bit of looting. Well, it's going to be ours. Let's go to Fife. Well, that suffers attrition. We'll chase this army. Oh no, our mighty fortress in Kildare is under attack. Let's go to Tyrone. And we catch him in the woods. With the river crossing, apparently. But say goodbye to them. Looks like they're going to Kildare. We've won Fife. So, stop there being any separatism. Just wondering who'd get in first. Alright, got them. So, group this lot up and come back to Ayrshire with them. So, Scotland, you didn't last too long. Scotland, France, Milan and Naples. We'll wait until Milan and Naples are off that. Take all of his cash for ourselves and revoke all his cores, hopefully. Shetland. Release, annul. Good. That's only 37 war score worth. So, going to war with England. They were allied to Clev. Yep. So we get to co-belligerise England when we do this. We can get this royal marriage now. We are going to take a stability hit. And I'm not Catholic anymore, unfortunately. Still got the weak claimant for a little while. And I do think we need to do it as soon as we can. So let's get the boats up here. I'm going to get back to the mainland. Ooh, it's going to be annoying. Can we land in the Netherlands and then walk over there? Can't ask for access through France. Not unless we're like at war with the Ottomans. Oh, we actually can. Gave military access to enemies. Alright, well, we might need to get these guys down. He gave military access to Austria. So that'll last a while, hopefully. So, yes, we'll come down here. We'll stand these guys in France. Try and get them to not drop our access. Did we ask specifically? Yes. Alright, so it gets them through. Let's get these guys over there as well. Would probably be better if we ran over to Koblenz or Aix-la-Chapelle. Get around there as soon as we can. And Thuringen's under attack. Alright, so the next question was, how old is the Emperor? Friedrich Eugen I von Württemberg is 50 years old. And 2 vote for Styria, 2 vote for us. So we should get it. We're a lot bigger than Styria is. Verden or Cologne. We want an alliance with Cologne. That was what we needed to do beforehand. Regency for an Oldenburg. The royal marriage won't be enough. But it is close. So we could just improve. We need to keep checking out Castile as well. We can get that royal marriage now, which will then let us do this. Alright, so let's pull back from there. So we need that royal marriage. And who are we going to send to? Cologne. Try and get this vote just to shore things up. And there's no point in improving with Styria because they've got, that's Salzburg's vote. Alright, so improve there. Salzburg hate us because they have no reason to like us. We could get a royal marriage with them. And we could get the alliance. We're already at 8 of 7 though. Thank you, France. Cool. Is that the last of the guys coming over? Looks like it could be. So, boats probably still stay over this side. I do like the idea of keeping them a little safer in the fort. And Genoa's been full annexed by the Crimea. So they have no trade league left. Alright. So, Scotland, we're good to peace out. That was waiting for January though. Okay. Well, I'm going to take a short break here, but thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying it, and hope to see you again soon. See you later.